All right, welcome back for session 4 on optimization. You are in the Save Pain Free program, and we are continuing to learn how to start saving money. So continuing through the 6 steps to save money pain free, we are now in step 4 in optimizing your money habits. So far in the program, we've gone through step 0, which was you converting your desire to save money into action by signing up for the course. Then step 1, we talked about discovering yourself and figuring out what you think about money and what you value about money. Step 2, we talked about just giving you a blank slate, starting over, and giving you healthy money philosophy. Step 3, we covered developing your money strategy and then implementation. And now here in step 4, we want to optimize your money habits to supercharge your goals and help you reach them faster. So of course that corresponds to the Save Pain Free program, where we've gone through session 1 on discovery, session 2 on philosophy, session 3 on strategy, and now here we are in session 4 on optimization. In the last session 5, we'll go through maintenance. So in step 4 on optimizing your money habits, there's 2 main things that we're covering here. I want you to adopt spending tips and tricks that are going to make it easier for you to save money. And then I want you to automate your finances with apps. These 2 things are going to make your life a whole lot easier when it comes to meeting your financial goals and doing good things with your finances. So what I mean by automating with apps, what I want you to do is leverage technology to your advantage to help you save money. There's an app for just about everything nowadays. So basically, I want you to set things on autopilot. That makes it so much easier for you to handle your personal finances without the mental burden of it. So this is key to making saving pain-free for you because you won't have to constantly be worrying about every detail. Automate your finances with apps. It's just going to make it so easy for you. You're going to love it. Then what I mean by adopting spending tips and tricks, there's little things that you can be doing that can go a long way and help you save that maybe you weren't doing in the past, but me sharing some strategies with you is really going to help you get there. So this is where savings will really convert in your mind from a chore that you don't really want to do to a game that you actually enjoy playing. And that's where the tips and tricks will really help that process in your mind mentally. All right, so just to give you an outline of what we're covering here in this session 4, we'll talk about the objective, then we'll reflect back on challenge 3, then we'll talk about specific spending recommendations that you can implement in your daily life. Then we'll consider if you can revise the goals that you set last time and tweak them a little bit to improve them based on the new information that you've gotten. And then lastly, I want to give you the app recommendations, and then I'll give you separate standalone videos to get set up with all those apps. All right, so our objective for session 4. In the program so far, we've gone through all the philosophy. We're really getting into the meat of things now. But hopefully you were able to really get specific about your financial goals in challenge 3. Here in session 4, I'm going to supercharge your ability to meet your goals by providing cost savings recommendations and app recommendations that are going to make it so much easier to get to your goals and accomplish your goals faster than if you didn't have this help on your own. Then, like I said, we'll revisit your goals to see if we can fine-tune them and improve them a little bit. I want you to be able to meet your goals more quickly and more easily. And the more pain-free it feels to save, the more you'll save. The more you save, the faster you'll get to your goals. So there's 3 ways we'll attack that issue. 1, cost savings recommendations. 2, app recommendations. And 3, tweaking your goals. Super simple, super straightforward, but that's how you're going to do it. So just taking another look at challenge 3, we've been progressively building on what you have learned and self-identified to create a customized savings plan that is unique, relevant, and motivating to you. So challenge 3 was about getting specificity around your savings goals. Yes, we knew that you wanted to save money, but the question was how much, and why, and when, and how you were going to do it. The first big thing out of challenge 3 was to determine your savings mission. The purpose of the exercise was to create the savings mission statement to orient your thinking in your mind and keep you focused on your objective. So here you're using your answers of what you value and what brings you joy and those kind of things back in challenge 1 to create the savings mission statement for yourself. I didn't want you to get too specific into your goals. It was just about establishing the overarching objective to bridge the gap between your values and your goals. Hopefully you were able to come up with a statement that was concise and meaningful that will help to guide you in this whole financial goal setting prospect. The second part of the exercise was to create SMART goals. So we had talked about that last session, and then it was about putting pen to paper and getting specific about the goals and really fleshing it out piece by piece. Specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. So we wanted you to identify your unique goals that related to your values and your desires. So hopefully using your mission statement and the answers of those things that you wanted to do and accomplish and buy came together to help you formulate those specific goals. Just reconsider here to make sure that the goals that you came up with are actually aligning with your mission statement and the values that you have. If you're good with that, the next phase of the challenge was about identifying new behavior. The purpose there was to really be thinking about implementing constructive behavior that is going to help you reach your savings goals. And we're going to talk a little bit more about this here later on in a minute. But the point is, your goals ought to be creating the motivation that will drive your new behavior. And that's where you'll channel your new money philosophy and put it to work by identifying and implementing new constructive savings behaviors and identifying and eliminating old destructive spending behaviors. And like I've said before, small uncomfortable savings behaviors are going to translate to small savings goals wins, which will motivate you to repeat saving behaviors, and then repeating those behaviors will make it become more and more habitual, and things that were originally uncomfortable savings behaviors will then eventually become pain-free savings habits. And that's really what we're trying to get to. At first, it might be difficult or against what you want, but over time, it will become what you actually do want. So you will see yourself reaching your savings goals. It will motivate you and encourage you, and it's going to become pain-free. Let it become a game, because it's a game you can win. So take a moment to consider whether or not the behaviors that you chose incorporate the lessons from session 2 and really integrate everything that you've been learning together. So pause here if you need to, and then we'll continue on.